Hello everybody, this is HereticPlus, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim! Once again, guys, for the last time, I believe, happy late Thanksgiving. I hope you all had a wonderful end to your week, what with a holiday and all. Nice time with family, good food, and sleeping afterwards. That's how I always do it. So we are back here in the Embershard Mine. This will be a little bit of a slightly shorter episode, simply because just before I got this game, or not got this game, but a little bit of backstory. You know, I worked tonight. I kind of just got off work, and so I came home to record this. But before I stopped by at home, I stopped by GameStop, and I fell on the bandwagon, guys. I went out and I got Black Ops 2, Call of Duty. You know, really, I've always figured that one of my strengths as a gamer is that I really can get into any kind of game, really, you know, be it shooter games, racing games, mostly RPGs and adventure games. That's really my forte, what I love the most, because I'm a huge nerd. But I can get into all of them, because most of them have RPG elements, you know, in the long run. Like in COD, you know, all the different guns you unlock, the perks, which are more or less abilities, you know. You level up your weapons and your character, you make your own class, you know. Those are all RPG-like elements, and there's a lot of fun to be had there for many different kinds of gamers. So, yeah, this episode will be a little bit shorter, so I can go play that. I'm kind of excited to get into that game. But, more about that later. It's fucking Skyrim time. Screw you, shooter games. We only play RPGs in this LP. Well, I guess I am playing a little bit of a shooter game. That shot really was perfect, right into his heart. So we're done here with the Embershard Mine, so we're going to go ahead and head back home to, Riverwood. You know, it would be kind of odd if a random passerby, you know, just chanced upon this cave, and there's no one in here but naked dead people. You know, that might be a little bit strange, but that's our calling card. We're the nude murderer, I guess. There's gotta be a better name than that. Okay, post in the comments what the strangest, most inappropriate name for somebody who just kills people and leaves them naked. Leave a comment of what that name should be, and that's what we'll call ourselves, you know? Blood Eyes the Wood Elf. Leaver of the Naked. I don't know. So we're done there. Riverwood really is just down the hill. It's so close. We'll just walk on back there. And then for the most part, we're more or less done with this town. There's not really any other quests we can do here, at least not at the moment. So we're going to go on our way, I guess. And if you're wondering, I will be doing, of course, the main quest, not all at once. I will be doing the first part of the main quest right away, though, because it's kind of important to get that out of the way. That way, a certain enemy will start showing up that we're going to want to see plenty of so we can stock up on some of his items. So, I tried not to give very much away with that statement. So, real quick, we'll stop by the Riverwood Trader, I believe is what it's called. Yep, Riverwood Trader. Not very original, but then again, there is only one in Skyrim.
Thank you.
Alright, Lucan, I got some shit to sell you, man. It's all cheap, worth nothing, but you'll buy it anyway. Alright, so, got a longbow? Sell you that. Don't need that sword. I'll keep the pickaxe. Oh, it's a nice mace, but we don't use maces. Maces are for wimps. I'm gonna keep this for now. We don't really have any other neck pieces to wear. All this freaking fur armor. It wouldn't make sense, though, that Nords would have fur gear, you know, because it's pretty cold up here. Speech increase for the win. This does look like fun, though. Now, poisons, we can poison like our arrows. We could poison them with this, and then shoot somebody, and apparently if they're less than level 5, they'll attack anybody, which could be kind of either funny or very useful. Don't need no ale or wine. We get drunk off of thoughts and feelings, man. I'll sell that. We don't need that anymore. Oh, keep all this stuff. Yeah, keep all of it.
All right.
So, how are we doing on the financial situation? 2,706 gold coins. Very, very nice, guys. Alright, so check out our quest log real quick. We got, before the storm, talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, or the Jarl, as I like to call him. So I guess we'll just head in that direction. Nothing else really to do here. So let's go! Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-dum. And yeah, since it's our first time going there, I will actually be showing you the journey. Once we get a horse, this will be a little bit faster to do, but Skyrim really is a beautiful place, and there are a lot of things to see along the way, I'm sure. Like dungeons, enemies, random encounters, all kinds of stuff can happen out in the main world of Skyrim, because the world is just massive. But not quite as big as Morrowind was. Oblivion was a little bit shorter, but Skyrim is gigantic as hell. So on the way to Whiterun, I think we're going the right way, aren't we? Aren't we? Yeah, you really can't go the wrong way from Riverwood to get to Whiterun. It's really like just north of it. Or are we? I think we are going the wrong way, actually. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just on drugs. Maybe. No, I'm not on drugs. I've never done drugs in my entire life, guys, to be honest. But, I've always figured, you know, if I can have fun without it, what's the point? You know? Back in the surrounding of the Bleak Falls Temple. Screw that place, we're all finished up with you. I don't think we're going the right way, guys. How embarrassing. This is my LP and I'm going the wrong way. I'm sure that we can find our own path, though, if this is not the path to go on. Naked people. Does he have shoes on? Well, at least I left his shoes on, so his feet won't be cold in the afterlife. Alright. I do like how they didn't make the Wood Elves too short in this game. In Oblivion, Wood Elves were so freaking short, they were like barely 5 feet tall, probably like 4'10" or something like that. And in Skyrim, it did show that they're a tiny bit shorter, but not by a lot, really, which I enjoy because they were just too short in Oblivion. Okay, so this is not a path, but if you played any Elder Scrolls game, you know that when you find a mountain, you just find a way to jump, glitch your way up and down it. That's how it works. And we find a path. Okay, what is that? Did you see that thing in front of us? Is that a... Okay, that's a giant camp. Watch out for giant camps, guys. They will screw you over big time. Giants in this game, at least right now for us, are absolutely insane. Oh shoot, what's that? Talskar the Wanderer? What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, talk to me. What are you fighting? Oh, silver. Very nice. I don't know what that guy's up to, but we're gonna take the silver right beneath his feet. Can go make some jewelry. We do have some jewels, by the way, so this will be a nice find for us, I'm sure. More over here? Nope, that's all of it. Kind of an odd spot just to randomly find some silver, but... So that, way ahead of us? No, it's not. That. Huh, through the wrong way. That is Whiterun. And basically, if you've seen The Lord of the Rings, Edoras is the capital of Rohan. It's the capital in the second one, movie and book-wise. Shit. Come on, man. Whiterun is basically Edoras. To a T. The place looks the same. All of the All of the buildings look the same. Motherfucker, no! Oh, God. Okay, we got kind of interrupted. That's alright, though. We're a fucking wood elf. We're blood eyes, man. Were you mad that we killed your little fort back there, man? Sorry, but I wanted to loot your stuff, and you were a wimp. Finally got another steel sword. I'm going to put that to good use. And by good use, I mean that I'm equipping that mofo right now. It's not quite as good as our fine steel axe, but I'd rather have two swords, and we'll just upgrade it when we get to Whiterun anyway. What's that? Oh, that's a guard. Okay. Yeah. Whiterun is basically the exact same thing as Edoras. Look at it. It's the same. It's on a hill. The palace/capital building is up on top, the highest part of the hill. It's all made of wood with a little bit of stone intermixed. The surrounding countryside looks all the same. Their symbol, I'll show you it. I'll show it to you guys. But the symbol is a horse, a white horse head, which is the exact same as it is in Lord of the Rings. I swear. Like, Rohirrim and Lord of the Rings are basically Nords, pretty much. That's who they are, which is not a complaint. I mean, that's fine with me. But this place was they totally copied Edoras, totally copied it. So this is the first big city that we can really come to in the game. And it's probably the most important, most convenient city in the entire game. As far as like, it has a little bit of everything that you need. It's got a really nice house you can get here. Although I have the Hearthfire expansion, and in that you're supposed to be able to build your own house. So that should be kind of cool to look at. What's up, buddy?
City's closed with the dragons about.
What dragons?
Business only.
I've got official business. I saw the fucking dragon.
Fine. But we'll be
News from Helgen, buddy. God save the queen. Alright, into Whiterun. Codlac Whitemane is the harbinger of the champions. He does not give orders, but blah 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 blah.
We'll pay whatever it takes. But
So this place is awesome. Amazing atmosphere.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland?
I'll fill you with an order that size.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way.
Why not?
Take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want
Damn the Greymanes! I'm right there with you, buddy. Who are the Greymanes? Who are they? I don't know. Alright, so this is the blacksmithing place. We can actually borrow her forge whenever we want to. She doesn't mind, which is pretty nice. So first things first. Back behind these places, you'll find like smelters. You can put in ore of different kinds and make stuff out of them. So we've got some silver ore, so we'll make a silver ingot. Same thing with some iron. We got quite a bit of iron actually. Sweet. Now I don't think that actually increases your smithing skill. It really should, but it doesn't, as far as I'm concerned. I think we have some hides too, don't we? We killed that wolf along the way. Very nice, got some hides. Okay, what can we smith? Let's make something pretty and expensive. Oh, that looks kind of cool. This must be new with the expansion too. Interesting. Silver amethyst with 180, 160, 60, 30, 260. This is the best thing we can make. Let's make a silver ruby ring. Haha, there's level 5 too, mofos. Sweet, level up, leveling up. I'll put it in stamina yet again. We're gonna have so much freaking stamina. I'm really not gonna focus on increasing our magicka, at least not yet. Because all we're gonna use magicka for is healing, and probably even that just between battles. Really, it's more convenient to use health potions during battles, and to heal outside of them if you can avoid it. It just makes things a little bit quicker, and you know, and outside of battle, your magicka recharges anyway, so you don't really need a lot to heal yourself if you're not going to be healing inside of battle. But, so let's see, we've got a perk in one hand, a perk in archery, perk in light armor. Let's grab one in sneak too, so we're 20% harder to detect. No, not yet. Not yet. We'll put this one in, one-handed again, how about? What's that do? Oh, that looks nice. Less stamina for one-handed power attacks. I'll take that fighting stance. Nice. So now we have more stamina, and we also conserve it a little bit better, so that's useful. Like smith some iron or something like that. We got anything? I think we actually need some leather strips, don't we? Yes, we do. Leather strips. Okay, we got 4 of those things. So, iron. And the most money we can get... This costs 4 strips? Or just 1? Oh, just 1. So we could make 4 of these. We could make... 1 of these. We could make... 2 of these. So 110. So really... It's looking like the most expensive thing that we can make. Unless we can make some steel. No, we can't. It's some iron armor. So we'll just make some iron armor. And I'll make a dagger too. By the way, if you're just looking to level up smithing, really, I believe it might have been patched, but in the past, no matter what you make, no matter what kind it is, how good it is, you get the same amount of smithing experience every time anyway. So really, you could go from level 1 to 100 in smithing just by making iron daggers. That's all you have to do, which is kind of cheap, but that's how it worked in the past. I don't know if it still works, but that's how it worked before. So, War Maidens. War Maidens is the weapon and armor shop in Whiterun. It's got 2 people in here. Actually, pretty convenient, because both him, Ulfberth Warbear, as well as the smith outside, I believe they both have their unique shops. So, once you run out of money, like for her outside, you can go inside and he'll still have money, as well as some unique merchandise. So that's useful if you need to sell people stuff. And this game is decent about that. All of the Elder Scroll games have the problem where you'll have stuff worth way more than anyone could ever pay you enough for. But Fallout 3 is way worse about that, so I'm not too concerned about this game. This game's more or less alright. More money is, we got 2,830 now.
Good doing business with you.
Yep. And then before we leave, I want to go see if we can upgrade our other sword. I hope we have enough. Nope, this is not the right one. To the grindstone! Yes, we can! Sweet. Now we have 2 fine swords. And did it automatically place them both on the same hotkey? Yes, it did. Sweet. That's convenient. Wait a second. Okay, that's kind of odd. Because we gotta hotkey them both. Interesting. Well, I don't know what that's about, but we're here nonetheless, wandering the streets of Whiterun. Bellathor's general goods. He sells general items. He'll buy anything and sell pretty much anything, which is nice, but he doesn't have quite as much money as other places do. Arcadia's Cauldron works with stuff like potions and alchemy things. I think she sells some spells, but not very many. This is the in general marketplace during the day. Well, I'll show you it during the day. During the day, people gather here, and they have like little shops that sell like food, maybe some jewelry, stuff like that, but they don't have like any money at all, like 100 gold per shop, and they don't really sell anything good either. But it's kind of a cool environment though during the day. So yeah, people just kind of walk around and they sell their wares. Like here we got Enoriath, the finest cuts. What do you got? Oh,
yes, hunting is my great passion.
Is it
That's
indeed?
why my brother and I opened a shop to sell hunting supplies. It's the Drunken Huntsman down by the main gate.
Oh, nice. So hunting supplies. He probably also has archery equipment there too. Which, speaking of that, I've actually never really used his shop really before, so I kind of want to go see if it's any good. You know what I mean? I don't really know. That's the guard barracks. I didn't know that was there either. This is, I think, an inn. Yep. Oh, the Drunken Huntsman. Here we go. Hello.
Ah,
You're an elf.
how my heart soars to look upon a brother Bosmer.
Yep.
Please, how can I
What
serve
else
your
for the
heart?
win?
Take a look.
We should start a protest. I have a dream that one day all the wood elves can reach things off the top shelf. Oh, that's our stuff. Okay, that's why it wasn't good. So, enchanted bows. That was kind of nice. Hunting bow of sparks. An imperial bow. Nice. What does ours do? How's our bow? Ours is 12 and weighs 12. Theirs weighs 8 and does 12. That looks nice. Lots of steel arrows, too. Although, really, you never, ever, ever have to buy arrows, because you will find so many arrows. It's just dumb to buy them. Same thing with all this leather stuff. I mean, really, we're going to find it. None of the equipment items in stores you'll pretty much ever want to buy, because it's just not worth it. However, I'm going to buy this this imperial bow. We'd probably find another one in... No, never mind. 276 just to save 4 pounds? Screw that shit.
Thank you very much for your visit.
Goodbye, Elrendir. I hope to see your fellow elf face later. Yeah. So now that that's taken care of, we're going to head on up to the top called Dragon's Reach. By the way, the Great Hall in Edoras in Rohan in Lord of the Rings is called the Golden Hall, so they both have their own little names like that, I guess. But right down to the staircase. I mean, like, there's that scene where what's his name? Theoden. He kicks Wormtongue down the stairs, and all the people are watching. Like, look at this. They got stone stairs leading up to the wooden stone building, which is intricately carved with horses and other patterns. You know, it's the same thing. This Whiterun is Edoras. It's the same place. Exact same place. So this is it. Dragon's Reach. Come on, load faster, smoky black background. Here we are. Look at this. This room is beautiful, though. Like, look how tall this is. I don't know how they got that moose way up there. Holy crap. They gotta have a big ladder. But there's so much detail and just life thrown into this place. It looks absolutely wonderful.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf
You are
is
really
not
ugly, lady. Like, did you fall into a jar of blueberry jam when you were a kid or something? I mean, I have news from Helgen about the dragon.
That's why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
I bet he speaks to you personally all the time. Oh no, wait, he wouldn't, because you're ugly. Ugly!
So, you were at Helgen. You
I was
saw this
indeed.
dragon with your own eyes?
Yep, the Imperials were trying to kill me.
You're certainly forthright about your criminal past.
I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't my
It's
fault.
concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen.
The dragon destroyed it, and last saw it was, and it was coming this way.
Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
How would our walls help against a dragon? I don't understand that. They can fly.
Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
Provocation. He'll
That'd be
assume we're
bad.
preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him.
Then send him a note saying that you're not going to do that.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Amen.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Just don't send yourself, because you're not... That place
You'll
looks
excuse
so
me.
nice, you
I'll
just
return
poison
to my
it.
duties. That would be best.
It would be best, Proventus.
You sought me out on your own initiative.
Actually, I was told to, but I'll accept that.
I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Studded Imperial armor,
It's
nice.
Another thing you could do for me.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Suitable
booked.
for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
That's what she
Come,
said.
Let's go find Farengar. my court wizard. He's been looking into a map.
I wish I had a court wizard, guys. You know, like the court wizard of HereticPlus. That'd be pretty epic. Like, you know you've made it when you have your own wizard. You know, like, he's your wizard. That's pretty epic. So, new armor. Studded Imperial armor, which is 31. Ours is 34. Basically, if we upgrade this, it'll be about the same, I believe, as this is. This just looks a little bit cooler. It's more expensive. So, we'll switch to that, just for looks, appearance sake. And we'll just upgrade it ourselves here in a second.
All you ever do is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled.
Actually, though, guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. It wasn't really shorter after all, but I guess that's never a bad thing. So in the next episode, we'll go see what exactly Jarl Barlgruff and his court wizard Farengar have to do with us, what they want us to go do for them, and we'll probably do it, because we're kind of a nice guy. Blood Eyes the Wood Elf is always looking to help out others for his own personal gain. So until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, happy late Thanksgiving, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, this is HereticPlus, signing the fuck out. Goodbye!